Hey guys, the inspector back with you. Thank you for joining me. It's Good Friday, April 3rd, 2026. And yes, I'm off today, so we're going to do a shave. Listen, I like this shave for a number of reasons. What can I say? There's new stuff that I've used a couple of times before off camera that I'll share with you. So let's get into it. I'm going to augment certain things and cover stuff later because I want to get to the shave. I don't want to talk too much before the shave. Okay, so we're going to go on with, this is going to be Adopted Acre Soap Company. And they have a number of really interesting products. The Pump Shave Cream, which I think is excellent. And it's peach barrel reserve. So you have a little bit of peach and just a touch of, I guess, bourbon or whiskey. And it comes together nicely because if you put too much whiskey in the scent, it overpowers the peach. This is just a tiny bit, just enough. So it comes out really good. I've experienced other ones where it does overpower or it's just not strong enough. And this really hits the mark as far as that goes. We'll get into the packaging. It's very unique. I'll show you later. Yeah, we're going to finish that up. I just got the EDP in the other day of the Peach Barrel Reserve. So we're going to be using that at the end of the shave just a little bit because I'm going to shower later on to go out. But I think with the cream and the EDP, Doug Lane from Adopted Acres, very kind guy, and he got these in the Farmhand. And yes, it's made in China. It's like a Henson setup. It has Adopted Acres. He has it on there. You could see it shaves wonderfully, just like a Henson. The handle is nicely knurled at 4 inches. This is aluminum. Now, if you weigh out the Henson aluminum, it's 1.3 ounces. Some of you guys say, well, it's too light for me. And well, this is not. Even though this is aluminum, it's got a longer handle. This is 2 ounces. So if the Henson was too light for you, this should be right in your sweet spot, guys. I'm telling you. And at $25 for this, you pay, anywhere from, I guess, about, even when it's on sale, around $50 to $80 for a Henson, or $70, I think it is. But what a buy on this. So, don't sleep on this if you guys think the Henson is too light. It shaves wonderfully. I have a Persona Med Prep in. It was just smooth as glass. Okay, so I have my lather going already in my USA bowl here with my Pearl American flag shaving at Pearl on here. And I have a really nice lather in here. And so we're ready to go. And I'll just wet my face and then let's do the shave. I got a couple of days growth on my face, and let's just paint this on. And that scent, excuse me, is just coming out wonderfully here. I'm getting overexcited on this one. I'm sorry, and this is about the way I like it here. If you want it thicker, don't add as much water. Just don't add too much, so you end up having to put in more product unnecessarily. Not that it's a problem for us, since we got a lot of everything. All right, so I'm gonna work this in. Nice brush. I got this off of somebody when I bought some soap, and that this was included. So it's a nice little brush. It's about 22 millimeter synthetic. All right, so Adopted Acres, the Farmhand. We'll see how this does. Yeah, I think this is probably with this razor, you'd have to place a minimum order of, you know, whatever it is. And he decided to take a chance, and it was a really good buy, because let's go with the grain here. Yep, I used this before, and it's the same experience. It's awesome, guys. For 25 bucks, you can't beat it with a stick. I'm telling you, the blade, just like the Henson, just locks right in there. I checked the fit and finish out, and it looked pretty darn good to me. All right, both inside and out, underneath the cap, everything. This is like I would say a gunmetal here action, and yeah, you can just tell that that blade is with that Henson like design. It's just locked in, and it's just, this is I think my third shave on this blade. I have a friend who says this thing lasts, this Med Preps, one that he gave me in particular, lasts an extremely long amount of time, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Rinse it out. I did my head this morning, so that does not need to be done. And yeah, it's just the combination between a good blade and a really good razor, guys, goes a long way in getting you a good shave, along with proper technique. Don't get sloppy. This is a very easy shave, but if you get cocky or sloppy, okay, at some point you're going to pay. So always be intentional. And mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it. I think that goes with a lot of things in life too. And I'm working on residual slickness. It's pretty darn good. And yeah, wow. All right. Underneath the nose here, I like it with it because it's nice and flat. Okay, so there's no reason why some of you guys saying, well, I can't get under my nose. If you can't do it with this razor, all right, you ain't gonna do it. Your name is probably Pinocchio or something. I don't know. Can't get under the nose properly, but I don't mean to mock anybody, but I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. That's wonderful first pass action here. On this other side. The cream is very nice. It's like a brown cream, and it comes out really thick, pretty thick. And I'll show you what I do I like to thin it out just a touch. You don't have to, that's just me. For me, it's easier to pump out after a while, especially when you get to the end, but a little backhand action. All right. Nice. All right, let's rinse. Okay. Nice. guys. All right, let's whip it up, agitate it more. If it gets a little dry, you can always add a little bit of water, but mine looks to be fine here, as I think I added enough water in the beginning. I use this for a head shave too, this cream, wonderful. But it's just not many artisans make creams. Peter Sharkalis comes to mind. Excuse me. Peter Sharkalis comes to mind. Oh, sorry. But not many do. So, excuse me, guys. No editing here. Doug Lane is doing a lot of good things I like. Met him a couple of times over at Peter. I like his attitude. He makes a damn good product. A great guy. And I think you should support him because of those things. Making great products, first of all. Okay? Very easy to do business with, too. All right, so. Doug, if you're watching, hello. All right, guys. Let's do... Oh, the allergies are kicking up, as you could gather. You know, here we are, early April. And I'm just, yeah, I need to take some serious allergy medicine here. Okay, hot water, and let's go against the grain. And this razor is it's 2 ounces, but it's well balanced. It's well balanced. It's not head heavy. And it's such an easy shave. It's such an easy shave. What can I say? You guys know when I'd like to get excited about certain things that I didn't expect. All right? I didn't expect the razor to be as good. I like it as much as I do for the price. Offers superior value. The cream, I didn't know what to expect, and it's turned out to be awesome. This is like my 4th time using it. Usually I do a first impression, first shave on camera. I didn't. I wanted to see, and it's delivering beautifully. Okay, delivering beautifully. I'm gonna sweep down here because, and it's funny, there's no blade chatter because you have the really clamping system on here is excellent. Irritation free because you don't get that blade chatter, so that cuts down that element that some of you guys may get irritation, but I don't get, even with the Henson razors, anything like this design, it's hard for me to get irritation to begin with, but this is so smooth. Now, some of you might be asking, what version does this feel like? Does it feel like the aggressive? No. Does it feel like the mild? No, it feels to me medium. Although I like the mild, it's probably a bit too mild for me. But this is really doing the job efficiently. I tell you, with the blade too, it's just the perfect thing. I'm putting very little pressure on, just enough to cut, and it's just, what can I say? It's probably one of the easiest shaves that you'll ever experience. You know what I'm saying? So, for me anyhow. it's just like effortless. That's what you want. That's what you're looking to do when you're shaving. I'm sorry. Shut the water off. I'm gonna lather the whole thing here because I like this scent, and I wanna, using the extra cream sort of conditions my skin. Some guys like David from Ohio Shaves does his head, leaves it on his head because it conditions his skin, which is great on the head too. I've done that. All right, so we're gonna do the goatee area here. First of all, come across. I've done that already, so now we're gonna right up. All right, buff. This is a great buffing razor. Nice short strokes. Get right up under here. Very nice. Yep. All right, we'll rinse off. Then we'll come across this way and then up. I'm going to try to keep some lather on my face. You have it, use it. Especially for you new guys, you want to keep that lather on your face to protect, especially if you got sensitive skin. All right, so that's nice. I'm going to come across on the bottom here very lightly because my hair's down here under the neck and stuff. They go in a lot of different directions. That's why you bat it, as I say, you cut it from all angles on stretch. Okay, that lifts the hair up as much as you could underneath, from underneath the skin, and you're flattening it out for it to be shaved. All right. And as much as I'm going over my chin and area, I know you guys saying you're not overdoing it, but I don't feel any irritation from that. Everyone is different, and that's just me. So we're just gonna finish the top part. I'm gonna squeeze out. Don't pull, just squeeze it out, all right? And look at that, some really decent lather here. Look at that, boom, boom. Look at it. See that from the side? All right. That's your cushioning going on. All right. And we'll just do the upper lip here. This is my most sensitive area on my face. If I'm gonna get weepers, I'll get them there or down here first. All right, so I'm going down on my bottom lip here, stretching the skin a little bit. Boom. That's very nice. We'll do the other side. Yeah, this blade is med prep, man. It's just no joke. It is very sharp, very smooth, but my friend Matt says he gets It's like a Persona 74 for him with the amount of shaves he gets on each one. But get up in there. All right. I'm gonna come across. Nice. Get those hairs on the bottom on the other side. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Oh, look at that. Now, if you want to, you can feel around your face like this. All right. And then if you need to touch up, just do it now. Right? A lot of guys do this. I'll just show you. Mine feels pretty darn good. It looks like a BBS going on here. All right, we're gonna rinse. Really well, because I slick this. Go up a little bit here. That's nice. All right. Still residual slickness. We're going to give it a cold water rinse. And wow. All right. So we'll towel off. Let's see how we did. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Some Thayers. Cucumber mist continuous sprayer. All right. Very nice. Just barely a tingle. Barely a tingle, but such a close shave. Adopted Acres, Farmhand, Henson-like aluminum, 2 ounces, 4-inch handle, as opposed to the Henson 1.3 ounces. Shaves to me like a medium, the medium version of a Henson, to my face, and at just under 25 bucks, one hell of a deal. Do I recommend this for beginners? Yes, absolutely. And it's not expensive. And I don't know of any razor like this being presented like this for this kind of dough. All right. So if you're into value and want to try a Henson, you might want to try this first. Just saying, it's like a half for 30 to 30 the cost or something like that. But anyhow, all right, so we'll pat dry. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of this EDP on. I got this Peach Belt Reserve, and I got the Homestead too. So let's just oh yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, and then along with the Med Prep blade, okay, Peter Despotis Spot Prints bowl, pearl shaving. This is the American flag, since this is mostly, I say mostly an American shave, with the exception of, well, Peter I think is Canadian, if I'm not mistaken, made in Canada, I think. From what I remember, it's been a while. Yes, this is definitely made in China, but the blade is Persona USA, and of course Doug stuff made in Ohio. Let me talk about the cream. Okay. Yes, you got your very nicely done label, waterproof ingredients on the bottom. I've never seen an artisan shave cream bottled this way, or canned this way rather. I don't know why, but it works for me. I like the form. I asked him because this is very thick, so I when you have some room in there, I put a little bit of water and I took a long tweezers and I mixed it so it's just a tad thinner. I still don't hear it shaking, so it's still pretty thick. Okay, don't do it too much, but anyhow. So I asked Doug. I said, how do you? I didn't want to ruin the can, so I thought it's in here, but no, he says it screws off, and I'm okay. This is new to me. So I screwed it off, and look, you can reuse this. So it's for you guys who are into reusing, repurposing stuff, and it cuts down on waste. This is metal here, and this flips. And look at guys, there's no what do you call that? Tubing that comes down. You would think there's, but I guess it's all suction. And you could see I still got, this is 3.4 ounces, and it's still thick, even though I added some water. So you might want to think about doing that, especially when you get down to the bottom and you want to stretch it. You just add some water, shake it, and you don't want to add as much water, of course, into your brush and all of your bowl when you do that, because you have to account for the difference in water content. But anyhow, screws back on, top. This would be, use this for travel too, would be great. I just love it. I think, Doug, I think you should be doing more of this. I know it took him, he said 6 months to get this right. But he has the formula, obviously. So it's just a matter, I'm guessing, of putting your oils in and all that stuff into it. So you have your cream base already figured out, I'm guessing. I'll have to speak with him and talk about that. I think he has tremendous upside potential. All right, guys. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys being with me. Some of you guys have off. If you do, great. Now, one more thing, guys. Let me just, let's put some balm on, huh? Okay, so one of my friends gave me this Dr. Squatch Fresh Falls, which I liked it. I like their balm. It's the first time. I didn't try it before he gave it to me, but let's put this on. Nice scent. I like this. Of all the Squatch scents, Fresh Falls is, to me, what I got here. A little weeper action. All right. Just saw that. Not bad though. Okay, that was probably the end of it there. Work it in. All right. And let me wash my hands here. Get that balm off my... It takes a little while, just a couple of minutes to soak in. All right. And some of you guys saying, do I put the balm on first and the aftershave? Whatever you want to do. I mix it up sometimes. Sometimes I do it before, put the balm on first. Sometimes I put it on later. That's totally up to you. Guys, thanks for joining me. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last video, so we're going to see if I can. Usually I do 1 to 2 a week. Most times it's 1. But hey, listen, thanks for joining me. Check out Doug's stuff, Doug Lane's stuff, Adopted Acre Soap Company on Etsy. and a lot of great stuff happening there. And until next time, guys, I'm the Inspector Dave Fernicola, and we will see you soon. Have a great day. Have a great Good Friday, guys, and Easter. Take care. Bye.